smoked a lot, so they called me Smokey the Bandit because I always
The Bandit. Okay.
I always got away with everything.
No, that's
so, and I always every time anybody see me, I'm rolling up
That's
or I'm
fair.
doing something
Well,
like that.
that was the question at least 5 years in the making, so I'm glad I got that answered.
He was like, I was
I
waiting
wanted
on
to
a chance
ask
to
you that, but I was
So
interview
we
you.
got
like-
the real story out there.
Oh, that's
I got
fair.
you.
Yeah.
After the part,
But that's
that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
So I'm trying to think of my earliest memory of Smokey DB.
Mine is in music room for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure it was before this, but my brain says the earliest memory was winning team working on the Erykah Badu joint.
Yep.
And I know it was before then, for sure, but it was the Erykah Badu joint. It was like Bill McCoop had an idea, and maybe, I don't know who had the idea, but it was celebrating Erykah Badu. So it was like this project, we was like sampling different Erykah Badu records.
Mm-hmm.
All the records was kind of like geared around Erykah Badu. And Smokey had a record called The Message on that project. So like that's like one of the earliest memories, but I'm sure I'm tripping and it was something before then, but that's like one of the things I just remember. That was probably like 20.
And you know what's funny?
16.
When I did that song, I was homeless.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk about
I
it.
was homeless. All right, so this is how I met you. This is my end of it.
Okay.
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? So I was just chilling. I was on MLK where I always be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was over there. My partner had called me like, even though I was homeless, I always kept a phone. I don't know how, but I always kept a phone so I could make some money. Even if I ain't had no home, I had some money.
You had some money, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my partner James, who we all grew up with too, he said, "Hey, you might need to hook back up with them boys." And Detroit had said the same thing. He said, "Yeah, you might need to holler at Coop and them because they doing their thing, and I know that you could, you know, because that's how we started."
Right.
And I'm like, all right. So James had put me in contact with Coop. And I think you met me. I know we had did one song at Truth House. We had did something else. And I think I seen you, but we didn't talk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when I did The Message, Coop had sent me the beat. He sent me the beat. I said, "Oh, I got this. Ain't no pressure." So I wrote it in about 5 minutes. I did it at Coop House. And that's when we dropped it. And then he said, "Hey, we finna do a video for it." And that's the first video I ever did in my life.
First video.
That
Wow,
that was
okay.
my very
Didn't know
first
that.
video, and I did that standing in the middle of Moreland Avenue, scared as hell, because I'm thinking the car finna hit me.
Yeah.
And like I said, bruh, I was homeless at that time.
That's
so,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't know that at all.
Nope.
Didn't
No.
know that.
You
Yeah.
know, we getting it in.
Didn't know that at all.
Feel me?
Look at no buffer covering.
Didn't know that. That's crazy.
No buffer
Yeah.
secrets.
This the
know
first time I ever told the public.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No, I
you
didn't.
know
I
what
didn't
I'm
know
saying?
that. I mean, that's just like
Thank
the.
you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
they
is
ain't had no
the
hair
earliest I
then either.
remember.
I was gonna ask you. I was like, you just
Yeah,
grew
I
the
ain't
wigs
had no
out.
hair
So
then.
like,
So
what made you
what
grow the
happened
wigs
was,
out?
all right, this is my second set.
Of locks
Of
or
dreads.
wigs? Okay.
No, dreads of
Dreads.
locks.
Period. Okay.
Period.
Okay.
So I had some locks. I had locks, and they was like about right here. My son Zion was finna be born. I wanted to change my life around. I cut my hair on a Friday.
He was born.
He was born that next Tuesday. I got locked up 30 days later, so it didn't matter. So I was pissed because I had my
You thought your
dreads
life
in
was
the
gonna
back.
change
Yeah,
and it
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Or it,
that was
it,
my
it did
mind
change.
frame.
It did change. It just didn't
cha-
change the way you wanted
it
it to.
didn't change because that was the steady thing that was going on
Okay.
anyway.
All right,
So
fair-
it was like it
fair
just kept
enough.
on continuing.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
You feel me?
Fair enough.
And I remember because good in this.
1792 then fuck with you.
I remember. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna have to go and buy some.
Shout out, Jim.
I remember my sister, she had told me, and this was after the jail and all that stuff. I done got back with Coop and all of that, when we done started doing our thing. She was like, I miss your hair. I was like, you know what? Me too. And that's when I started growing it. And that's when you had started doing the music room, and that's when I started growing my hair back.
Gotcha.
It wasn't this,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm
That's
saying?
why,
I had
that's why I
started
said
growing
wigs.
it back.
I want to address the locks appropriately.
Yeah. So
Shout out to the music room.
that's
man.
how I got my.
I really
hey,
miss
man.
that fucking place.
Music room.
It was
definitely
great.
the
Oh
era,
my
man.
god, there's so
Definitely
many
the
things
era.
I miss about. And when I say old Atlanta in the Atlanta that I'm referring to, like old Atlanta from like Club
Yeah.
112. That's my mom and them shit. I don't know about none of that.
Made me feel old. You said that's your mama vibe. Oh,
But
But
Yeah,
now
that's
that
her
I'm,
shit.
hey,
I was
man, I want to say
outside.
this.
Vegas
there.
night, like that was her
Yeah,
shit.
I was outside.
Now
I
that
know
I'm
it, that was
finally,
shit.
now that I'm
Unfortunately-
finally on the podcast with Good,
Mm.
I want to tell you this, bro.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh
What I
shit.
did? What I do?
Kane Goes and Gold Feelings would not have happened without you.
Wait,
Oh.
Kango's and Gold Feelings?
Yeah, that's
My
the
very first album that
album.
I ever put out, it would not have happened
I'm not
without
hip
you.
to this. I'm excited.
You've heard it, but you probably just
You,
didn't know
yeah,
Oh, I
you
probably
heard the
didn't know.
album.
Okay.
Yeah, like the album cover.
Mhm.
I was laying on the sofa, and
Those
I
are the
took
best
that
ones.
picture.
Those are the best ones.
I was laying on the sofa and did the good.
No, those are the best album covers.
You know
like,
what I'm
not
saying?
for nothing, those are the best album covers.
He made.
That's
I
hard.
did.
You know
I
what I'm
did some
saying?
work on
Like
that album.
he just threw him to me and said, "Hey, do your thing, do your thing."
I don't know if anybody knows this that listens to this podcast regularly, but my nigga Good is a phenomenal producer.
Oh, man,
Yes,
y'all
he
trying
is.
to make me blush.
Yeah,
man.
Nah,
Hold
yes,
up.
I'm
he is.
saying, like,
Yes,
hey,
Hold
he
up
if
now.
the roses
Yes, he
keeps
is.
rolling in, and let it be as they may. But I'm just
Let them
saying,
use you.
this
Let 'em use
nigga
you.
is a, and I say nigga respect.
Give me his
He is a
flowers, man.
phenomenal
Give me his flowers.
appreciate
producer.
that.
'Cause-
Like phenomenal. Like
I'ma
if-
receive
if,
all
if,
those
If I
flowers.
could be as half as good as a producer as he is, we fucking win. But this
Well,
nigga's
Good
great.
made me hot.
Good be making
For
beats
real.
for niggas that don't even expect to make beats.
Like Good made me hot.
He's winning right
You
now.
know what I'm saying? A
It's
lot
like-
of the songs I performed, everything that I mostly did for real, Good had made it. Like all the hits that even came from Can't Goes and Gold Feelings, Snatching Your People Up. He did the intro on that, made that thing excellent. He did Serpent Seed from, you feel me? Everything like Good was there.
He's versatile.
Man,
He knows his music.
anything I needed, Good did it.
Tell them to stop all this.
You feel
He's
me?
versatile. He know his music.
No, I gotta give you that. I
He-
gotta
he's
give you
know
out
that.
here with the
I
hottest
gotta give you
artists.
that.
I ain't gonna like.
I appreciate y'all
You
for real.
feel me?
Nah, for real. Like last name Good is DJ. Last name Good.
Yeah.
I want to say the first time I met you,
Pay
I
that
plugged
man.
you in as like DJ. That's because I was like, this nigga's a great.
Pay
DJ.
that man.
But then
That's
I was
all
like,
say.
this nigga's a producer. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga lit.
I receive everything y'all saying.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for the acknowledgement. I truly appreciate it.
Trying to give you your flowers.
And the flowers, all that.
That's what-
like,
that's what-
I'm still waiting on this unreleased track from AE to Cool and
I tell
Last
you
Ain't
what,
Good, but it's cool.
if you promise not to ever say anything
I
about
swear to
it,
God, I
I
ain't gonna
will
say
play it for you.
shit.
I cannot send it to you, but I will play it
Right,
for
I'm
you.
swearing to secrecy with it
I
because
will
I
play it
love
for
you
you.
and her both.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Really?
some music you ain't heard yet.
Yeah.
I listen. I just like to be the fly on the wall. Like
Yeah.
y'all don't understand. I have been in studios where things have been created, and I'm like, fuck, this is good. And I've never wanted to release it because why?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is good for me. I don't give a fuck to not release it. I'm good with it not being ever heard.
I
Let me
got some good music you ain't heard yet.
let me
I'm
do
here
something.
for it.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
But Lord, listen. I am a fly on the wall. You're talking to a kid, the inner kid that used to watch behind the
Hold on.
music and be like, "I'm gonna be that motherfucker one day."
Give me a second.
Please call her.
I'm calling her right now. I'm
when
gonna
I
see
tell
if she
y'all
pick
I
up.
love AE the Cool,
She might not pick up.
I
don't know what she
love
got
her.
going on.
Oh, nah,
motherfucking
she
down.
nice. She
I
nice.
love her down.
See, I remember her.
I I remember I love her down. I love her. Like,
I remember her. She nice.
there's only a
probably
few
not.
artists that I'm like, I really, really love because like we
I feel
kind of
it.
came up in
I
the
feel
same. But like, besides y'all with the Peyton America
Yeah, I know.
crew, like
She didn't pick
y'all
up.
different.
But
I'll give y'all
I
that.
wanna
But
get her
Aggie the Cool,
on the pod.
I fucking love her, and we can
shout out
clip this.
Smooth.
We
Yeah,
got it.
shout out
We
I just
Smooth.
want to. I love her. I love her dad. Phenomenal. A, she fine as fuck. B, her vocal pipes are fucking phenomenal. And I've just really been
I
honored
agree
to
with everything.
to
that
watch
you
her
said.
grow. Like you
Mhm.
coming from a person that was, oh my god, she's so soulful, but like she does it in such a way that it'll make you feel like a super hotep, but she like, nah, bitch, I'm black, and I like that.
She unapologetically
She's
black,
un-
but she has a rhythm to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
You know
and,
what
and
I'm
I'm here
saying?
for the rhythm. I love her
Yeah,
for it.
she got
love
a
her
rhythm
for
to
it.
it.
I love her down. A the Cool.
It ain't just Baptist
It ain't just
church.
nah.
just-
Right,
It's like
right,
nah.
right,
She
right.
like she got a little shit that
yeah,
red
you
wine,
know what
red
I'm
wine.
saying?
It's like
Mhm.
yeah, we just wanna do it.
I feel it. I feel
Yeah.
it. I
So
feel
I
it.
love her, and it's my shot. I ain't gonna hold you.
We do. Hey, we can do it. So, once again, thank you. I do appreciate that, and I
Yeah,
receive it.
yes, sir.
I do want to kind of get into like your artistry
How's up?
because the first time I heard you, I was like, if I have a conversation with this guy, he tell me that he ain't never listened to Scarface, I'm gonna think he's lying. Because when I hear you rap, I hear Scarface, and that's not meant to be disrespectful by any means. I appreciate when someone is influenced by certain people, and I hear the Scarface influence. You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever asked you this directly, but what does Scarface mean to you?
Scarface means everything. Actually, like you know what I'm saying? I know that he was from Texas, I was from Atlanta, but we was all from the South. And that's all that I knew. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to Scarface, everything he did from Ghetto Boy to going solo. The Diary is one of my favorite albums of life. I still listen to The Diary today.
Yeah, fact.
You know, and I listen to it. I don't listen to it with a fan's ear. I listen to it with a student's ear. I'm listening to what he talking about. I'm listening to how he talk about it because I related to a lot of the stuff that he said. Even though I'm coming from Atlanta, he in Texas. Once again, like I said, it's still the South.
Yeah.
We dealing with the South.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when it came to Scarface, I give him the utmost respect. I really want to do a song with him before he stops. Do like that's on my bucket list.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Scarface is somebody who influenced me to bring gangster rap with lyricism. And that's why I started doing it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect. Shout out
So
to Scarface.
I don't know this. So how long have you been rapping? Or what was your better question? Do you remember your very first rap?
I remember when I did it.
When you do
I
it?
don't remember. So,
You smile. That's
Right.
so we were living on Plantation Drive in East Point.
Not
We were
Plantation
still
Drive.
in the hood. I was 15 years old. I remember this like it was yesterday.
Like
Oh,
we
15
yesterday. All right, Craig.
I was 15 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? My mama had a boyfriend.
Okay.
First time she ever let us be
Yeah.
her boyfriend. You feel what I'm
respect
saying?
the mom.
So
Shout out to
then,
mom.
Yeah.
Living her best life.
my mama just got out the phone with on the way here.
That's fair.
But he took us to the Grand Canyon.
That's hard.
Not flying, road trip.
Road trip.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
This the first time I seen everything.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was not rapping at all. I was writing essays, memoirs, little books, and novels and stuff, and I was playing instruments. I was at all. So we riding, we get to Texas. I'm on the phone with my partner, and he like, bro, you can rap. Because he was all and I said, no, I can't. Bro, I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nigga, you can rap. You write stories, you play instruments, bro, you can rap. He said, you got rhythm. I said, bro, I cannot rap. I can't do that. Mind you, Eazy-E has always been my role model. You know what I'm saying? I want to be here. I want to be the gangster.
Yeah.
I ain't want to be no, you know what I'm saying?
The poet nigga.
Yeah,
You don't be
feel
no
me?
wale ass nigga.
Yeah, but I was, you know, but hell, I got a heart. That was me. You feel me? So he said, do this. He said, write a verse to me.
Damn. You got no choice.
I was in a hotel room in Texas. We had went through New Orleans and all that. You know, we had went through everything else, and then we ended up in Texas. We had stopped in Texas to because it's a 3-day trip on the road trip.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We going to the Grand Canyon, so we stop it. So I'm sitting on the bed with my mama and my sister, no beat. And I'm just writing. To me, I'm thinking this some bullshit, whatever. I'm just writing. So I go in the bathroom, I call him back. Just to indulge the homie. Like, all right, whatever. I rap that shit. He said, he's going to be one of the greatest rappers out here. I'm like, bro, that ain't shit. I just 5 minutes. He said, no, keep on going. So, when we got back, and mind you, I was listening to Eminem, and every 90s A-Town rap on the way there, because we had CDs there.
Yeah.
Right.
My mama took our CDs and she took the Eminem CD. I'm like, God damn it.
The one I needed.
We can listen to none of that shit on the way back.
Of course not.
You feel me? But as we were coming about it, I was like, all right. And then when we got back, my mama was like, okay, yeah, you know, we back or whatever. This motherfucker wanted to get married. Oh, shit.
Your mom.
Yes. This is when I met Coop them. So my mama got married. I ended up moving to Lovejoy. Now, mind you, from East Point to Lovejoy at that time, that's like
It's
2000. It's like 2002, 2003.
It's a
like,
very big difference.
Bruh, that Walmart wasn't even there. There was nothing
exactly.
Yeah.
It was
Kids riding on MARTA all the time.
Right, to like the middle of nowhere.
There
middle
ain't
of
no
nowhere.
MARTA.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we came out, going out of town when we was going to South Lake Mall.
Right.
So we get out there. Me and my sister walked to Chick-fil-A one time. We did that one time and never did it again. We said, hell no. We cried the whole time we was there. Then school started. I met Coop. No, I met David, who y'all know is done deal, but you know, I ain't trying to put all that. But you know.
We got the gist.
Yeah. I met him. Then I met Bill. Then I met Coop. They were talking about rapping, but didn't nobody had no studio. It was a Sunday. Like about it because it's something I can never forget.
Okay.
It was a Sunday. I told my mom, I said, Mom, want to rap. She want to rap. Whatever. we go to Best Buy after church. On the Sunday, she get me this Mixcraft program. I got a laptop, and she buy me a little microphone. One of them computer mics, you know, back in the time.
Yeah.
It was hot as hell in that attic, but it would be all us, me, Detroit, David. It'd be everybody. We'd be working on trying to make beats and just rap it. And we would put them on CDs or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just listen to them, and that's how I started rapping.
That's hard.
So I'm gonna blow your mind, right? You started this story by saying your mama had a boyfriend who took a trip to the Grand Canyon. Earlier in this conversation, we were saying the importance of taking your kids.
Exactly.
Y'all took a
You
trip.
see what I'm saying? Like
It
that,
made sense now.
That one
I never
trip,
thought about it like that.
that one trip that you took changed the
Changed
trajectory of
my
your
whole
life.
life.
You know what I'm saying? So
It
that's
did.
why I was like, just because I wanted you to hear that,
Damn.
like the importance of
Yeah.
like taking your kids somewhere, because you never know
Where it meant
what they see. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it just makes a difference in
Well, I
your
was
life.
also gonna ask because I know
That make
when
a
you
lot
would-
of sense.
when
Yeah.
you do your beat a day,
Mhm.
you know, I remember one time you was like, oh, it's a coming there and you're trying to do a beat and they're digging in. You really right. So what I'm saying is like being in that moment, like, do you have a moment where like, or does it ever occur to you like, hey, I'm writing, but like my kids are here and they're watching me write.
Check
And
the
they're
moment.
watching me do the thing that I love. So like, what if they like to do that? And
Now-
we just don't know it yet.
What you gotta realize and understand, and I do have video of it's gonna be on the documentary that's gonna be made of me, but my kids in the studio with me all the time.
That's dope. I really
They
like
with me. Like, I literally had Jacob, the money, and both of them, and I phone rapping in front of the microphone, and I'm holding both of them. Like, so my kids be in the studio with me all the time. My kids, it may be bad parenting or something, but my kids know all of my songs.
It's not bad.
Like,
parenting.
They love it when they get out of school. They say, I want to hear Daddy's song.
Right.
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So that keeps me going.
I
You
think
know what I'm
it's
saying?
that
And
bad,
I love bringing my kids to the studio.
though. Right.
Like, you can ask good. I be with my kids. I call them. I be writing something and hear the kids in the background.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I would ask my kids, how do you feel about this?
Right.
And if my kids don't bounce
Okay,
to it,
right.
I'm not putting it out.
Mm.
If my kids don't bounce to the song, I'm not putting it out.
No, that's fair.
I don't care what it is. I don't care how much I like it.
Yeah.
If my kids don't bounce to it, it's not coming out.
Yeah. No, I'm just always curious about how parents of art, how they incorporate art within.
You have to make them
the
a part
kids.
of it because that's
Yeah.
because you got to understand this music takes away from them. So you have to find a way to bring them up into it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that
You
makes
know
sense.
what
No,
So,
1,000%.
If they can't come to the club or to my performance, they can at least come to the studio.
Show how I'm doing it. Right.
Yeah, they can
Yeah.
at least come to the studio. They can at least, and so now one of my kids want to make beats.
That's a really
One
dope,
of
yeah.
them want to rap. You know what I'm saying? He wants to play basketball, but he wants to rap. The other
do
one want to make beats. And
Yeah,
I
but
told him,
we
I will
like a little
teach you.
2 Chainz in the mix.
yeah, you know,
A little rapper
you
go
know
to
what I'm
the
saying?
league.
And I love it. Like, if the public don't
Yeah.
like my music, for my love it.
I was gonna say, it always comes down to me is like, if this is something if you could do for life without being paid for it, without any recognition of it,
I
would you
do it.
still do it?
Yeah.
And to me, that's always important because it's like, that's a hill you gonna live and die on.
Right.
Like, you don't give a fuck about who listening to it, who's doing it.
Man, let me
Of course,
tell you
everybody
something.
want to make money off of it, but it's like, you do
Yes.
it because you love it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I want to make money off of it, and I want this to be the only thing that I do in life. Yes, I
1,000%.
do. But if that don't happen, I
We can
ain't
pivot.
tripping because
We can-
my kids love it. And hell, I'm making music I want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to listen to that extra they
Right.
got going on. I
Right.
want to listen to some real. So if I got to go ahead and make the real and just listen to my voice all the time, I will.
I'm also saying it's like it's not a bad thing to pivot. Like you can pivot from whatever you're doing.
Oh yeah, I am.
Pivot.
I did do my
gotta
acting
pivot.
debut. I am on Atlanta Avenue,
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
episode 33 and
Wait.
34.
get the. I met a guy, unfortunately.
She said, unfortunately.
Because this nigga was just doing a bunch of shit. But he's on the Atlanta Avenue show. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm on that
dope.
show.
Yeah, okay. Oh, bad.
Yeah, I'm on that
Okay,
show, so you
dope.
know what I'm saying. I'm getting into my acting thing.
I'm also saying, like, there's also a good, like, you're not just tapped into just one gift. Like, multiple gifts in your lifetime. So, like, it's not a pivot from what you're doing.
No, it's
Even
not.
if you feel like this is, yes, do or die, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You can pivot to all these other avenues of yourself and be the best you can be.
Yeah, see, music is what I suppose into everything else. That's what I aspire to be doing.
Right.
You
But
know
music
what I'm
always
saying?
keeps you there.
Music is what's gonna get me to get my daughter back.
Right.
Music is what's gonna get me to feeding my whole family
Right.
and everybody around me. Like when I talk to my people about my music, I say we. I don't say me. You can even add on that. Like I say, we finna get this. We finna do this. We finna do that. It ain't I'm finna do this, bro. Look what I'm doing. No, look what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. I wouldn't be here if Bibb didn't have a studio. You know what I'm saying? For a studio where I
Right.
could make my own music. I wouldn't be here if Good wasn't throwing me beats. Like, go ahead and do your thing.
Right.
I wouldn't be here if they weren't making videos for me. I wouldn't. And that's one thing about me. Like I would never not give nobody their accolades and their flower because that's wrong to me. That's wrong to me. You know what I'm saying? I was fucked up. Made something that everybody loved. Now, yes, nobody made Smokey DB. He came from the mud. But they made the persona that you see right now. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't hear none of this. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
Listen, if it's anything, nobody, I could say this honestly, nobody in this room has come up from just themselves.
Exactly.
Everybody has come up
Exactly.
from everybody recognizing something in another person and being like, nah, I think you got it.
Exactly.
Or your shit needs to be heard. How can I help you? So
Yeah.
that sentiment does not go unnoticed. Like that is 1,000%.
Like
true.
you even helped me hell. Like
Shit,
you
nigga,
feel
you
me?
weak.
Shit, nigga, like,
No, I mean, shit,
You know
everybody
what
in
I'm
this room at some
saying?
point has like, it's been a thing of like, I see you, I see what you're doing. How can I help or how can I elevate your platform? And it's been a come up ever since.
Smokey DB
Like, yeah.
wouldn't be Smokey DB without y'all.
Well,
And that's just real
That's-
shit.
I think that's a perfect place to
Facts.
wrap it.
Yeah, we
like, right there.
appreciate it.
That's
And that's just real
they
shit.
appreciate it, nigga.
That's-
I
yeah.
appreciate it because,
Yeah, there it is.
listen, I think you fine.
And I appreciate that. Like I be nervous
That
about
the
my
whole
shit.
no, seriously, like the whole
Yeah.
Paid in America, the fuck, what's the other one? It's one more missing. It's
all-
you, Black Tex, Olin. It's a whole like
It's
I can't think of the name, but anyway, I'll
Collective.
figure it out. But
collective.
that y'all whole collective is like y'all really
Yeah.
swear to God, like that
Like,
that was the whole
I ain't
thing.
gonna
It's
flip.
like, y'all did
When
that.
I met
Y'all
Good, I
really
took
did
off.
that. No, they did
When
that.
I met Good, I took off. It
They
was
did
over
that.
with after
Same.
that.
They did that.
Once he sent me that
This
shit,
is good. This is a good flowers episode because he did
it was
that.
over with.
Chill,
He
bro.
did that.
It was
Nah,
over
you
with.
deserve the
You
flowers.
feel me?
I
And
mean,
your-
I
and your Uncle
appreciate
Farmer
it,
hat.
but, you know, hey, this is what I'm on.
I mean, I know we're supposed to be about me, and I'm as arrogant as they come, but
No, I'm not. I mean,
my nigga though, like
I'm about my shit, but you really did like you.
I couldn't be I couldn't be me
Same.
if
If it
he
wasn't
ain't
for him.
if he ain't do his
Same.
thing with me.
Fact.
Like, because
I just want to go on record and say, I didn't ask